Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. And he shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Vieira. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Luis Suarez. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Maldini. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Hullet. And the counter is on. And he cuts out the supply. And that's a good-looking ball. And here's Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. Varane deals with that comfortably. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Oxford really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And here's Eto'o. Del Piero. Shot a goal! In he goes again. Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Ratchaburi are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oxford have reclaimed it. Aimed beyond. Big chance! Oh, good finish.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Oxford cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Eto'o. Eto'o going face to face with his great rival. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ratchaburi heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, a few missed.
Takes the shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Ratchaburi go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Ratchaburi are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So off we go again. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Pullet couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Ferdinand. It's a good run down the right. And here's Eto'o.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. And this is Del Piero. And he's definitely... Towering header! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Eto'o! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Substitution on the field, number 10. Del Piero.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Ratchaburi palpably stronger, better, superior.
Number 22.
He won't be happy with that one. Ratchaburi do have a chance to counter here. That's a sharp pass. And this is Pele! It's Pele! Ratchaburi still have the cards to affect this game. Can he get on the end of this? Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Neymar! And that's a sharp finish! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 20.
Ratchaburi making further changes here and in quick succession. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nedved. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nedved. And that's going wide left. And it's Marcelo. Hazard. Good read, needed to be. Gattuso. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Adriano. And this is Neymar. Oh, super find. And he is dashing away. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.